Hi everyone, welcome to this new video. In today's video, we're going to keep working with custom models. Specifically, we're going to understand how to define the model signature for a custom model. In previous videos, we understood all the benefits that are associated to providing a signature to the model. But in addition to all those benefits, we can also use the signature to provide parameters to the model. And today, that's going to be the main topic. So first, I'm going to import all the objects that I need to create my model signature. Now, for my input schema, I have a single column named input. For the output, I have a single column named output. Then for parameters, I'm going to define a parameter using this object, parent schema, which gets a list of parameter specifications, right? In this case, I only have a single parameter, and the name is factor, the type is integer, and default is 1, right? So here I am providing everything to create my model signature. As inputs, the input schema, as outputs, the output schema, and as parameters, the parent object I created here. Now let me run this and show you how this model signature looks like. So we have inputs, outputs, and parameters. It's very simple in this case. Now let's go to the model definition. I have this custom Python class, right, called custom model. I am using a Python model class from MLflow as a base class for this custom model definition. Then here I am defining predict method, which is mandatory. Here I have preprocess, right? And in previous videos we saw that this method is just printing the length of the model input, right? Then we have preprocess parents, right? This additional method that you can see here in this line, right? So if parents are provided, I'm going to just print this, right? Otherwise, I'm going to print not parents provided, right? And in that case, it's going to use the default parameter. So I'm going to run this, right? And now I'm going to save or lock the model using the Python flavor. And for Python model, I'm going to provide the instance of the class that I defined before. And the signature, the model signature that I created. Now let me show you this in the interface. Here, if I refresh this, I can see this run. Let me go to artifacts, and we can see here that we were able to define the schema. We have inputs and the outputs. Okay, back to the notebook. Now here I'm loading the model back, right, using the model URI as we do with any other model. Then we are creating just a testing dataset, right? And I'm loading the model, right, using the Python flavor. So let me run this. And now I'm going to get some predictions, right? So let me run this cell. And as you can see here, it says processing input, input length 5. This is the first method that I am using in my predict method, right? If I go here, I have this preprocess method that is just printing this string, right? Then preprocess parents, right? In this case, it's saying factor 1, right? Basically the default parameter, because we didn't provide that here, right? But let's say that I want to use like a different factor, like a different number. Well, in that case, I can use this method. I can provide the parameter as a dictionary here. And let's say that for this particular example, I want to use the number 10. So let me use this. And as you can see here, it says factor 10, and you can see the result here. So this is how we can use the model signature to specify parameter for the model and use those parameters within the logic of the model itself, right? And get some predictions. So we have like, let's say, the possibility to create a dynamic model. Well, that's all for this video. Thanks for watching it, and see you next time.